Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is your humble host, Rebel, Roku, Volume 4, and welcome back to another day in the revolution. Today, we are back with more The Great Ace Attorney. Last time, I'm pretty sure we just finished up the trial for the day. And we are getting ready to investigate, and we also found out that the contraption was magic. Hey, Roku? Volume 4, damn it! Hey, Roku? Volume 4. Oh, yeah. Blow my eardrums out, why don't you? And by the way, Nintendo, we are in the wrong channel. Maybe I should have checked to see if he was actually there. Oh, there he is. Okay. Alrighty. So, let's start the second of our investigation. Oh, and also, Sasato's back!
Yeah, that means I'll be Susato and you're Iris again.
Yep. Because I thought Iris would have been our consultant, which she was our assistant, and she kind of was.
She kind of was, but only in the investigation part of it.
Yeah. When you're ready.
Yeah. 2:40. It was 2:41 p.m. Interesting. Oh, this room, it's been too long. It hasn't changed in the slightest, though. It's been some 6 months, hasn't it? It's a long time for things to stay so familiar.
True. I didn't know when you might return, and I wanted everything to be as you left it. But it's been some 6 months. It's true. So, is your father alright, Susie? What happened?
My father?
Yes, Professor Mikotoba. I mean, it was half a year ago, but that's why you went back to Japan. Because of that telegram you received saying he'd fallen ill with a very high fever for some unknown reason. That's right. I was so surprised to learn you'd be coming back so soon. Surprised but happy.
I think I wrote about it in my letter to you. That it was all a trick. My father is in fine health, and I'm obviously relieved about that.
Well, we're delighted to have you back.
Despite by accident, I've been able to return to Europe. Actually, it's because of a very grand conference called the International Forensic Science Symposium.
The International Forensic? That's the same symposium Lord Strongheart mentioned.
Anyway, I've arrived safe and sound. And all that matters is that I'm here now. After all, I haven't yet fulfilled my promise to you, Iris.
Oh? You must tell us everything about what happened while you were back in Japan.
Yes, of course, I shall.
And there's one other thing. Something you wrote in your letter that particularly grabbed my attention. About the you-know-who about Kazuma.
I know. I'll tell you all I can.
Okay, before we talk to her, because I am paranoid, and I know we did this 2 or 3 times already. Spade!
I thought you already got it, though.
There's more than what. It's a long-term trophy. I don't get it. You have to get every single piece of dialogue with spades, and then there's one for ladders and step ladders. Thinking back, that spade's been here since we first moved in, hasn't it?
That's what I told you before, Mr. Naruto. It's not a spade. It's a shovel.
No, shovels are for digging. That's for scooping up loose materials. It's a spade.
No, spades are for digging. That's for scooping up loose materials. It's a shovel.
The great spade shovel war rages on. I've actually never. I can't wait to see what the different kinds of things we get, especially when you get to Phoenix and Maya. Anyways, back in Britain.
When I first arrived back in Japan, I really thought I'd never be allowed to return to Britain. But curiously, I got an awful trial at the Supreme Court. Father's mood changed entirely.
The awful trial? Oh yes. For the murder of Jezebel Brett. Oh, you dressed as a man then, didn't you, Susie?
Oh, well, yes. Since women are forbidden in the courtroom, I had no choice.
Wow, amazing! I wish I'd seen it, don't you, Runo? Yes, I suppose so. Really, Ryunosuke? You wouldn't want to see how well she did? You're terrible. You're terrible, Ryunosuke. I want to play being a lawyer now. I could wear a false mustache, maybe. I don't think a mustache could hide the fact that you're just, oh, I don't know, 10 years old, Iris. There's something else I've been wanting to ask you, Mrs. Sato. It's about the real reason why Professor Mikotoba summoned you back to Japan. You said in your letter that it was something to do with that convicts.
Yeah, convicts.
Convicts loot we found in Mr. Natsume's lodgings.
That's right. The very large dog collar we found with the V emblem on it.
I forgot about that collar, really.
Seems Mr. Natsume is gone for his time in Britain. I understand that when father saw the report, he turned as white as a sheet.
Why would that be then?
Father came to Britain himself, of course, to study. It was some time ago now, but he stayed for 6 years.
Wow.
I can only imagine the same must have happened during that time. But if he refuses to tell me what it was, then I intend to find the answers for myself. Yeah. And I decided that. I just yawned for a second.
Okay.
I, for one, won't keep any more secrets. I mean, you kind of are in a way. Unless you tell them now, then that's a different story.
Yeah. By the way, what secret is she keeping from Naruto right now?
I mean, I think everyone keeps a secret. Keeping a secret in themselves, honestly. So,
True. Oh, Susie. That's a very meaningful look Susato-san's giving Iris there. Forensic Science Symposium. Lord Strongheart mentioned something about that symposium too. I think he said that investigative authorities from 40 different countries would attend.
yes, and from Japan, my father and Judge Jigoku have been invited.
Is that
Something of
the
an honor, I believe.
That's
the judge from Japan.
so his name is Jijoriki? Jijoriku? Interesting.
Jigoku is his
Jigoku.
name.
If
Yeah.
if you have, can you just reread? It's something of a.
It's something of an honor, I believe.
You know, I've always found that weird. They always say that you're supposed to use just a if it's anything but a vowel. But if it's a vowel that starts with the letter, it's an. But yet when you use something like an honor or you do like an hour, it's an and not a hour or a honor. That sounds weird, but I just find that a little bit weird. Those are the only two words that I know of that's has an an for a consonant. Well, Professor Mikotoba is the leading expert in forensic medicine in our country, after all. But who's the other person you mentioned? A judge, did you say?
How can you forget him? He was the first person you saw in the trial. in your
Yeah,
life.
but pretty sure that he doesn't know the name of the judge.
True. Well, you think he at least know at least two judges?
Well, he probably knows two
Turkey.
judges, but one doesn't know the name of the judge, and two, never would thought you'd see a judge doing anything forensic-y or science-y.
Yes, His Excellency, Judge Seishiro Jigoku. You've met him, Miss Naruhodo. Last year, in the Supreme Court. He had possibly forgotten. That terrible trial of yours when you were accused of murder.
Ah, yes, I try to think that as a positive turning point in my life these days.
I mean, hey, if it works, it works.
Right.
Well, it was Judge Jigoku who presided over that trial.
If I'm perfectly honest, I'd be happy never to see that man's face again in my life. Guess what, Naruhodo? You're going to see him again.
Most likely.
Especially if he's here in Japan, in England. London.
Yeah, close. I mean, same thing. I mean, same thing, so you don't really have to correct yourself.
Have it.
Oh, well, anyway, as father was invited to the symposium, he agreed to me returning to Britain too. Won't actually arrive until next month, but, well, I couldn't wait. So I pleaded with him, and in the end, he agreed to me going on ahead.
Yes, about the symposium, it seems as though Lord Strongheart has put in an awful lot of work to make it happen. It's obviously important. It's obviously very important.
I believe it is, yes, as I understand. understand it, Lord Strongheart organized the entire event himself. I think he's hoping that by achieving exceptional results, he'd get the job of the Attorney General.
Interesting. The most senior position in the British judicial system.
He's going to use his power to create the world's finest policing institution. That's what Father said anyway. Apparently it's Lord Strongheart's lifelong ambition.
Does Professor Mikotoba know Lord Strongheart personally then, I wonder? Probably. Especially especially if he's been here like 6 years ago, or he was here for 6 years.
Yeah, he was here for 6 years.
Actually,
and if he was and if he was just, studying law, then he was bound to at least see him once or twice.
exactly. That's if Lord Strongheart was Lord Strongheart. Back when Professor Mikotoba.
I mean, even if he wasn't in his position in a position he is now, it would have been at least easier to see him back then. Because since he's in a more powerful position, it's probably hard to get in touch with him and actually, get an audience with him.
Unless he was still hard to get a hold of back then because of how he always has this timekeeping thing.
Yeah, but we don't know how long or what position he had that back then.
Exactly. Anything's possible. Actually, Lord Strongheart gave me a long speech all about this very subject only yesterday that we fell asleep to in the middle of it.
Yeah, and then Iris probably listened to a bit and then just gave up and went to reading.
Yeah, exactly. But I sort of lost the will to live early on and didn't really listen to much.
I'm trying for you.
I think the only person that would have survived that long lecture would have been Sasato.
Yeah.
Jezebel Barrett.
You know what? True, yeah. Because I feel like, we saw Iris read a book, Naruto fell asleep. I feel like Sholmes would kind of give up halfway through and just zone, he pretend he's listening but kind of forget it.
And then Sasato's probably just there in her book of unimaginable power and just start writing, and pages just magically appear in the book as she's writing it, and it doesn't get any bigger but doesn't get any smaller. Jezebel Brett, the woman whose unforgivable actions ended me in being wrongly accused for a crime I didn't commit. The murderer of Dr. John H. Wilson. By the way, when is Iris going to somehow find out, or when are we going to tell Iris that her father is dead?
I don't know. I can't say.
Yes, Jezebel Brett. That name I won't forget as long as I live.
Yeah, the extraordinary thing is, though, seems it's a name we should all forget.
Sorry.
Since the incident, our government intelligence system services has been investigating Miss Brett. It turns out that an Englishwoman by the name of Giselle Brett didn't actually exist.
Oh, shocker. Okay. It didn't exist, but how can that be? Fake name to hide her true identity?
Was Shin, and she wasn't a visiting student either. That was her front.
A front? Who on earth was she then?
Miss A. Shin. Her name is literally all our intelligence services has been able to certain about her, and that name is actually important.
Well, I mean, of course it is. It's an Ace Attorney game. If it's brought up, it's going to be showing up later.
Well, that name has already shown up.
It has.
At the end of the first game with the
Oh,
Morse code,
that Morse.
there were a list of names, and A Shin was one of those.
Glad you remember that stuff. But so which means that she was actually Japanese.
That means there's Wilson, Kazuma, A Shin, and Gregson. Those are the 4 names that were listed, and 3 of them are dead.
Yeah, Kazuma,
Wilson,
and Shin.
And yeah, all that's left is Gregson.
So which means, is he next on the chopping block?
Nobody knows why or even how she came to be in Japan. Complete mystery.
But that makes no sense. It's no easy task to be accepted as a foreigner student anywhere. What could the woman have been up to?
I'm afraid I don't really know. The only thing we can be sure of is that she has some business in her country that we don't yet understand.
And now she's been killed, while all the questions surrounding her existence remains unanswered.
I'm afraid so.
A Shin. Who on earth was she? And why do I feel as though I've heard that name before somewhere? As we just talked about it, so.
Yeah.
What about Kazuma?
At my friend Ray's trial, the reporter who actually killed Miss Brett said something very strange. And I was him, if I remember correctly.
I think so.
I know the truth. I knew you had a hand in what went on in the visiting student's fate. Nobody here in Japan knows anything about it. They don't know that the guy never made it to England, and he died on that steamship. And that he'll never... Then that's all we heard until frickin' her father frickin' took him down.
Yeah. But the question is that was just an accident, even though he was murdered.
Oh, you see? I couldn't ask him to elaborate at the time. But later, I visited a man in his prison cell and asked him what he was going to say about Cosmos.
What did you learn? Absolutely nothing.
After he died on a voyage to Great Britain, his body should have been unladen at the port of Hong Kong and passed into the care of the consulate staff there.
Should have been.
It turns out that his body never arrived. Just disappeared.
Oh, that's not sketchy at all. What? Cosmo's body vanished?
Our government tried to cover the fact up, it seems. They erected a grave on the cliff by our hometown. Except Cosmos-sama isn't in there.
Did Professor Mikotoba know about this?
Yes, it would seem that he did. But he didn't tell me. Still investigating what happened to Cosmos-sama's body as we speak.
I just don't believe it. And what is this acute feeling of apprehension I have all of a sudden? The Kazuma mystery. Thinking back now, some of the things that happened on the SS Bruja were definitely strange. I mean, after he died, we never saw his body again, did we? Could it?
I guess. I mean, where else supposed to put the body in a ship on during, travel?
Exactly. So it's not that strange.
I mean, the only way to probably, preserve the body would be in like a freezer, because they probably have a freezer in the ship for meat and stuff. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's one way to preserve the body, at least.
Could it be? Could it be that he's actually still alive?
Who knows? At this point.
Anything in this game is anything in these games is up. Is up there because pretty sure it wasn't in a later game. Wasn't it that someone died and found out that they were still alive?
I feel like there was. I don't remember.
That was Naruto. It's too much to bear.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
Thinking of the possibility pains me so very much. Test your mind for a moment, Mr. Naruto. When Kazuma-sama was discovered, Mr. Shogun was there, wasn't he? And he definitely examined the body. I remembered it clearly.
Ah, you're right.
So Kazuma hadn't actually been dead at all. Bumina and Mr. Shogun had lied to him.
That was me. That's me.
Oh.
It would mean Mr. Sholmes had lied to us.
I mean, there's no reason why he would possibly have done such a thing. I mean, he didn't really know us then.
Yeah, you didn't know us, and the only thing I can think of is that maybe Kazuma pretended to be dead and told Sholmes not to say a word. I mean,
or he got up and hid himself somewhere when no one was around.
Yeah. Anything is possible in these games, as hard as that is to actually be, even though that is hard for someone to process. If you can't process that, you haven't played an Ace Attorney game before. Or enough of them, I should say. I suppose that's true, yes.
You see that he might still be alive somewhere. He wants to fill me with hope, but I can't let it, because if it turned out not to be true,
You'll be devastated.
I mean, yeah, having hope and then just immediately just having that hope just disappear.
Yeah, and the worst thing about that is that there are people that drive on that. Give you hope, then break it until you're nothing but despair. It fills them with glee.
I don't know why I thought Danganronpa.
Because that's Morokumo's MO.
That's the whole whole theme about it. Hope and despair.
Hey, maybe we'll play. Well, maybe we'll co-op that game someday. I'm not doing that game by myself. That game is as tedious as this.
yeah. Then I'd be back at the bottom of that awful pit of despair again. I'm terrified of what that might do to me.
Oh, Mrs. Sato. I know she's given the idea the thought it deserves. It's Sasato-san we're talking about after all. So I probably shouldn't push it now. All right. Okay, well, that's all we gotta talk about.
Question is, what do we do now?
I present my armband!
Are you?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You're still taking good care of that armband, I see. So pleased.
Well, yes. It feels like it wouldn't be me without it now, to be honest.
Oh dear, there seems to be a thread coming loose just there. Look. I'd be only too happy to mend it for you, Miss Naruto.
Oh, thank you. I must have scraped it against something again. I'm always doing that.
Then take better care of it, please.
It was all going so well until I ruined it. Okay. Before we do anything, there was something I wanted to look at real quick. I forget what I was gonna say or do. I say, let's present the... What?
We can present the newspaper.
I mean, we can present any of these, really. So
Well,
we'll
I tried presenting some other things, and three things I presented didn't work.
which was...
I tried to present, what is it? The photograph of the balloon, the screwdriver, and the photograph of the victim.
Okay. So we'll go with the Great Expedition newspaper. About this paper, Mrs. Sato.
Yes, it's all about the great exhibition. I was dreaming about it, you know.
I was sorry that you were going to miss it when you were called back to Japan.
In a way, she kind of did miss it, because that was kind of, in a way, canceled because of friggin' murder.
Exactly.
So was I. I felt desperately unlucky. But here I am, back in London.
I was still underway. Oh, okay.
While I was underway, the dream come true.
I thought they would have shut it down for at least a little bit while the investigation was going.
Yeah, unless they have parts of it off limits, that'd be a different story.
True.
But everything else is still fine.
Perhaps you're not as unlucky as you thought then.
Once we've helped Professor Hambrain out of this terrible situation, we should all explore it together. And of course, we must investigate the Professor's good friend, Lord Von Peaks, as well.
Your luck might not stretch that far.
You're lucky, but not that lucky.
Exactly. Let me try the crossbow. Hey, we got something for the crossbow. This? Oh, sorry.
This was used to be done a balloon, wasn't it?
Yes, with a flaming arrow. It's quite a formidable weapon.
I'm quite accomplished with a longbow myself, you know.
No, really?
If you were to balance an apple in your head, Mr. Naruto,
No, thank you.
I'm gonna hit it from a good 50 meters away.
Quite confident, you say? Does that apple necessarily have to be I don't know, on my head? Let's go with the autopsy report. Never mind.
Okay.
Hey, Coca Mennen.
I'm doing okay yourself, and welcome in. How are you today? You see
Also, I guess
this?
that's all we can. I guess that's also all we present for her. I guess at the moment because of I tried the other options and yeah. I guess we just and we can't move either.
Yeah.
Oh, hey Iris, you forgot about. I examined and I looked to the right. I'm like, oh, hey Iris.
Oh, hi Iris. Forgot you were here. I thought you went downstairs.
I think we should talk to her.
Yeah. It must be about a year ago now.
So sorry, Iris.
Oh, we're
It was
bad
mainly
people.
It was mainly Susato and Naruhodo talking. I forgot she was here.
Oh, we're bad people. I wrote a long story based on some of my father's old notes. It's about one of Hurley's great exploits. It's called The Hound and the Baskervilles. Yep, we know all about that. But then Mr. Sholmes forbade you from publishing it. And put that manuscript somewhere where nobody could get their hands on it. Nobody knows anything about it, apart from Hurley and I. But for some reason, you knew the title of it, didn't you, Susie? Oh, right, she did.
Oh, that's what I was studying. It has a basketball. I should love to read it. Yeah, how did she know something that wasn't published?
Exactly. And why wouldn't you tell me? How'd you come to know it?
Yeah, but I made you promise that I would explain one day, didn't I? I think it's time.
Oh?
I'm only sorry I've had to keep it from you for so long, Iris. The Hound of the Baskervilles.
Baskervilles.
It was completely by accident that I came to know the title of your manuscript, Iris. It was a short while before we left Japan. I was cleaning Father's study and I saw something on his writing desk. A large box of papers. There's a label affixed to the box that was written in English. It read, "The Hound of the Baskervilles."
What? My Baskerville story?
Of course, I had no idea what it was at the time. But Father came in and... Susato, what are you doing? Oh, Father. Did you look at those papers? No, I simply read the label, that's all. Well, put it out of your mind. Sorry? Forget that you ever saw it. And certainly don't tell anybody else about this. You understand it?
Well, too late for that. But what was Iris' manuscript doing in Japan?
I have no idea. I mean, hey, that's one way to keep it out of people's hands, I guess.
Right? You know, it was probably... I wouldn't be surprised if because we met Holmes on the ship.
Mm-hmm.
So which means that he was in Japan. What if originally he gave the manuscript to Professor Mikotoba, said, "Don't let anyone see this, don't let anyone know about this." And then he came back later, sometime later.
But didn't he also have the supposed script in Mr. Windybank's pawnbrokery? Unless that's a fake one. I don't know.
But weren't we here for two? No, we were only here for about a month when we found that out, and those go for 2 months. Or maybe it's a
And also,
copy?
I don't know, but also, how would Mikatola know about the whole Baskerville situation?
Maybe he was a part of it.
Mm.
Or Holmes told him about it or something. I don't know. Or maybe
Yeah,
he's secretly the writer of the story.
I don't know, but all I can tell is that Sato's father probably knows a Sholmes.
He probably does. And from hope that's not a teaser that there's another Shomes out there. But I guess we'll find out.
But when they heard Iris mention the word Baskerville that day, the title just slipped out. Would never have guessed that it was an unpublished account of one of Mr. Jones' exploits. When I returned to Japan, I asked my father to explain, but he refused to answer any of my questions. And there was no sign of the big box in his office. That's really all I know about it. I've no doubt that father has a very good reason for being so secretive about it, but still. Oh wait, since she's dead, when she went back to Japan, it wasn't there. I'm thinking maybe before Ryunosuke and Shizuto left for Japan, because since she found this before they left,
Yeah.
maybe Sholmes picked it up so he can take it back to England, and that's probably why he was on the ship.
Oh wait, actually, yeah, but then also, it actually never said how long that manuscript was actually in Windy Bank.
Yeah.
So he could have possibly put it there. When
he the ship.
Yeah.
I made up my mind to explain myself to both of you.
Oh, sorry. you. Well, thank you for being so honest, Susie.
So, Miss Naruto, I'm ready to start investigating if you are. I committed every detail about the case to memory. And Iris has told me about the disturbing happenings at the Waxwork Museum as well.
So, you're finally abreast of the situation already, Mrs. Sato.
That's a word.
I know, right? I expected nothing less, to be honest.
I would think our first port of call should be to investigate this Mr. Jureber. The engineer responsible for building the elaborate machine that was used to effect this extraordinary trick.
Yes, a conjure of sorts, by the sounds of it. Well known in the fields as science and magic.
Yeah, unless there's no other new characters that I don't remember, I should be voicing Mr. Drebber.
Yeah, you should be. Wait, should you?
Because you were the kid in during the trial.
And he was the last new one, right?
Yeah, because the one that was also it was pretty much Mr. Loon, who I was, and you were the kid, and Gina was there, but I'm already Gina because she's a returning character, so
yeah,
it doesn't really count. So it should be me next. Then we need to go and arrest him.
Well, yes. He must know the truth behind this case. So I agree. We really need to find the man. It sounds like it's a case of tracking someone down, which is a job for the police or a great detective. Are we supposed to guess who she might be thinking of?
Either Gregson or Sholmes, which is it?
Well, Grayson will probably be busy with leading the investigation on the machine, so probably Sholmes.
Yeah, because you know how free he is.
Unless he's stuck at as a wax.
Oh,
man.
true. He could. Oh, yeah. He could also be at the waxwork, being pretending to be a model.
Still disturbing, by the way. We don't have much time, so we need to get started straight away, I think. Good idea. Well, best of luck then. Oh, you're not coming today? I'm going to Brexton Road shortly for the herb market. But let me know later how you got on, won't you? That was a little abrupt. The pull of the herb market must be strong in her. Okay, now we can move.
Go. Question is, where do we need to go?
Let's...
Because they didn't really specify where we had to go first.
Yeah.
You want to just go to the prison first and see?
The prison? Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
And see if he's Hairbrain's there?
Yeah.
Oh, gee.
Oh, hello.
20th October. Local prison cell 11.
What's he doing?
Oh my, the whole wall of the cell is covered in mathematical equations.
And he's still writing more now, which is not showing up, by the way.
I mean, yeah.
Professor? Sorry to interrupt.
Oh, Miss Hood. And who is this young lady? My name is Hisata Migatoba. I'm Miss Naruhodo's judicial assistant. It's a pleasure to meet you, Professor. Oh, if only I had met refined woman like you soon.
What the heck is... Bruh.
Okay.
I don't know. Oh, let me get a drink of water really quick.
Okay. I'm going to fill mine up while you're doing whatever.
Yeah. Okay. None of this would have happened. No, that's not logical. That makes no sense at all. Oh dear. Sorry if my presence here upsets you.
Okay, just give me 1 second, guys. First, be sure. Okay. Trying to get my water filled up. I love how I have this thing just in arm's reach. I owe you an apology too, Professor. I didn't manage to deliver what I promised you I would do in the court this morning.
Oh no. No. whole thing, the whole miserable affair, it all happened when I've been complete and utter clot. Professor Harebrained? What have you been working on in yourself? Oh, well, you mean that? Oh dear, how embarrassing. I was suddenly struck by an idea, you see, and I simply had to write it down. The wall was all I had hand.
Oh, is it some new hypothesis? Something to suppress the super high voltage instantaneous kinesis, maybe?
No, actually, this is my autobiography.
Why does your autobiography look like, equations up the wazoo?
Your autobiography? How was I diddled and fiddled by Albert Harebrained? I found I could represent my odd fortunes, the odd numbers, and the ambitious set of simultaneous equations. Really? I would have to pay back all the loans I took for the kinesis machine, you see. There's going to be a new serial publication from next month, part 1. An odd birth, an odd upbringing.
You can't beat the man's optimism, that's for sure.
Also, tiny book.
Yeah, right. I see. Well, for now, would you mind if we talk a little about the case?
Oh, yes. Yes, of course. I've been working for the numbers. I was diddled, I was fiddled by the pair of them. By Asmund, and by the aloof engineer Trevor.
We're not going to have to sit through an explanation of these equations, are we? Who knows, but the morning's trial.
Everything I believed in has been turned on its head. My research into Asmund, the kinesis machine, my hypothesis even.
I'm sorry it's come to this. There was really no other way.
No, not your fault. I wanted to protect my work, but in the end, there was nothing worth protecting. It was never my intention to deceive anyone. I don't want to trick the public. No, of course you didn't. In court this morning, I realized something.
Oh?
If you've done something wrong without knowing it, you've still done something wrong. Logically, it makes no difference if you were aware of it or not. Ignorance is a poor excuse. The blame still lies with me. Oh, Professor. He believed in me this morning, you know. Brock did. He believed in my hypothesis.
Well, I think that was just a necessary factor in the prosecution's establishing its case.
No, Brock wouldn't do something like that.
Really?
Or he genuinely believed it.
Did he? I think I
I think I
Oh.
understand now. Why it was that he decided to take on the prosecution of my trial of me.
Besides the fact that he's the main prosecutor of this game, I don't know.
Exactly. Von Zeke's motivation.
After the terrible accident happened, nobody will believe my hypothesis anymore. Not police, not the prosecution service, not any lawyers even.
I feel like I dealt some kind of finishing blow there.
If any other prosecutor had taken the case, if it was anyone other than Barak, I'm sure the prosecution would have declared my hypothesis complete and utter nonsense. In that case, you would have been declared a fraud yourself, Professor.
exactly. Which would have been fate worse than death for me. Dark but Brown insisted I was a proper man of science from start to finish.
You think that's why he...
I know him very well indeed. He's an extremely kind-hearted soul. But that extremely kind-hearted soul spent all morning trying to think he was a murderer, didn't he? I mean, that's just being a prosecutor.
Exactly, it's his job. As ungrateful as whether he believes it or not.
And whether it's a friend or a foe.
Yep.
Well, admittedly, that part of the analysis appears to have some flaws in it.
You know, and the thing is that you think about it, yes, that's all true. But because if it was a normal time, Von Zieks actually would not be the prosecutor for this conflict of interest. And what about the whole Reaper side of things? How does that fit with the kind-hearted soul idea? Mr. Asman.
Do you think he set out to trick me from the very start?
I'm sorry to say, that does seem likely, yes.
When I first met him, he introduced himself as a wealthy financier. He looked over the paper I'd written. I said my work would benefit all humanity. It must be prestige. He was so enthused. He was so emphatic. Yeah, emphatic. Yeah. Word.
But in reality, he was the mastermind of some vast criminal network, it seems.
I still can't believe it.
Oh. You okay?
Machine was Machine was essentially a set decoration for some stage project. Also, her book.
Yep, it's back.
Probably didn't require a large amount of investment, actually.
But the scale of it, it wasn't just some small trick. Sorry, guys. It was a very elaborate feat of deception.
Oh, young scientists are full of hope about their marketing ideas, full of zeal. None of us have any money. We want to do research, but we can't afford it. Many of us take on barely legal part-time jobs to try to earn stuff in measly pennies to get to carry on. To go through all of that, only to be taken for a complete fool, too wrong to believe.
It is, I agree. Sorry, I've got to get some energy in me. And that's why we have to find those responsible and bring them to justice. Ah! My lid. Mr. Asman is no more, of course, which leaves only the engineer.
Enough, Trevor.
Drebber, the engineer. He's an engineer, or a magician, or a swindler.
Or all the above.
Exactly.
It was about a year ago when Mr. Aspen first brought Trevor to meet me at my laboratory. Since then, I've made many times to discuss details about a kinesis machine.
But at no point did you have any inkling that he was just an illusionist?
Oh, he definitely wasn't just an illusionist.
What do you mean?
He was a wealth of full of deep scientific knowledge.
He
The
probably
questions that
he uses that scientific knowledge to perform magic. So
that demands a genuine scientist. It's apparent in conversation.
I see.
But the wretched man, Tifu, Professor, is unforgivable. We must do everything we can to find him and bring him to justice. And there are no clues you can give us? As to his whereabouts? I'm sorry, we only ever discussed the Kinesis machine. Nothing else. Hello? Just one? I did visit the workshop.
What workshop?
Trevor Genova's fabrication laboratory, where he constructed my great machine.
And you couldn't bring that up sooner? Why? Why didn't you mention this before? Eknok Drebber's workshop. There's a very chance we might find that man there.
Or if we don't, we'll definitely find evidence there.
Yep. Hey, Drebber's workshop. So you've been to Drebber's place of work then?
Yes, just once. You understand. It was an enormous place. Plenty of room to construct a Kinesis machine, you see.
Okay. Where can we find it? We have to go there at once. There's a good chance we'll find Drebber there.
Well, yes. Definitely. I'm sure. I'm sure you're not going to want to hear this. But I have absolutely no idea where the workshop is at all.
Were you bagged and
Oh, sorry.
dragged? I was more than half expecting that. And on top of that, he only visited there once, so...
You see, I was blindfolded in the carriage the entire way there.
There's the drop. He blindfolded you. He wasn't taking any chances then.
The place was incredible. The pinnacle of modern engineering. Even the oil he used was the very best. A smell of French machine oil that's impossible to obtain in Britain. Ah, the indescribable scent of that imported oil. The fingers across the world should forget their formula and use to that instead.
What do you think, Mrs. Sato? EUD machine for your next birthday?
I haven't used any kind of perfume, Mr. Naruto. I'm not sure I'd like to start with that. I don't suppose you know even part of the workshop's address, Professor? You got a business card from Mr. Trevor, for example.
That man was clearly very cautious, Mrs. Sato. I'm sure he would never have.
Aha! Yes, I do. He gave me his business card once. It's right here. Look.
For someone so cautious, he was, stupid.
Did you say the what?
What?
Let me see that.
Are you about to throw him, Mrs. Sato? Oh, wait, he's not Ryunosuke, so more likely he wouldn't.
Also, how would she throw him when he's already behind the bar?
Would you be surprised?
I don't know.
Throw etiquette to the wind, why don't you?
Enoch Draper, engineer. Great, that's all it says. There's no address.
No? Oh well. I can't say I'm surprised. Still, this could be useful.
Service card's been entered into the court record.
And now we're gonna take a look at said thing. Oh, there's something on the back.
Yeah, there's a whatever.
This dark smudge here.
I think perhaps it's machine oil.
Ah, yes, possibly. Professor Harebrain mentioned something about the oil Mr. Drebber uses, didn't he? He said it was specifically imported, very high quality oil that's impossible to obtain in Britain.
Yes, that's right. More importantly, it's more fragrant than the finest perfume. So, excuse me a moment.
Really?
Oh, this doesn't have any scent at all.
Don't worry. I expect that it's just because there's a tiny amount on there. You call that tiny?
I mean, the business card is small, so.
True.
And then I think about it, this thing just looks like it's just been drawn on.
Right? That's what I was thinking.
This is probably just a freaking fake ID thing, because it literally just looks drawn on, like, especially the top left and top right.
Yeah.
Those look literally just drawn on.
Alright. And actually, I think we have a clue on where the other places to go. Let's see.
Should we try the stage?
Um,
Or we can go to Madame Pesco.
you know, let's go to Lord Chief Justice's office, because if you go to it, it says, "Do you know? I don't believe we visit this place for some time." So I think there might be something here.
There is. Okay, please don't tell me.
Is
As
that?
long as if this person doesn't speak, I should be good. Because if they speak, that means, and this is a new person, that means I'll be this character.
And
So
then I'll be
please do not-
Drebber.
Exactly. So please do not speak. 3rd October. 23rd October.
Oh, who's that standing beside Lord Strongheart?
I wonder. I've never seen her before.
Ah, the young champion of the court. You have some success this morning, I understand. And you've thrown the entire government into disarray as a result. Oh, you mean because Professor Harebrain's experiment? Sham scientists being demonstrated at London's Great Expedition. The court has been made to look foolish, and now politicians are scrambling to respond. Lord Von Zieks is in Whitehall as we speak, giving an emergency briefing. Oh dear, I didn't mean to cause any trouble. None of this is your responsibility. The government is entirely to blame for having been taken in. But here's the thing. It's not it's no one's fault but for Drebber. Because he's the one that pulled the wool all over everyone and making it look like the experiment was real and not fake. So the special disposition that prevents investigation at the scene will be annulled later today. Once that happens, my forensic investigation team will move in and deal with that scrap metal in no time. It's scrap metal now, is it?
Well, it doesn't matter what order we see new characters. If it's a new character, whoever's next is voicing.
Yeah, exactly, and
Well, the thing is, I know who she is. I just thought she was in the next case.
oh, really?
I thought she wasn't in this. I thought she appeared in the next case. I guess I forgot she appeared in this one.
Oh, that's hilarious. And it's all because we went here first. If we probably went somewhere else, we probably would not have seen. I probably would have been voicing her.
Maybe, I don't know.
But she looks pale as fuck,
Right.
by the way.
Yeah, she does. Well then. Until late then, Low Strong Heart.
Yes, thank you. Probably one. And it was just that one line, too.
I mean, hey, one line is, I mean, she's a new character, so.
And that's what
There's
makes it
no helping that.
hilarious.
And the thing is, we're obviously gonna see her again, so.
Yeah. Who was that? That was great. Hold on, give me a second, guys. I hate to do this, but I'm gonna take a little small break. I gotta go wipe my my drink, my glass down. For some reason it's all sticky on the outside, so I've got to go wipe that down. Otherwise, my hand's gonna be sticky, and then my controller's gonna be sticky.
Okay.
Fun. So
Guess I'll make something to eat.
you always don't eat before we do this, do you?
I mean, it's 12 right now, around lunchtime.
True. Anyways, I'll be back shortly. You back? Guess not. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have returned. And don't mind me, I'm going to be, I have something to eat myself, so nothing big. I'm going to be sitting straight for a little bit while I eat. This is going to feel so awkward. I mean, I sit like this normally when I'm not streaming. Well, I got to adjust my mic. That's better. Actually, as long as this, I might sit like this. We'll see how I feel with this. Anyways, that was Dr. Courtney Silth, Scotland Yard's esteemed chief coroner. She's leading the forensic investigation team handling of this case. She was just delivering her report about the victim, in fact. You okay?
I sneezed.
Ow. Oh, I see. About Mr. Ansman. Following the outcome of the trial earlier, I asked the coroner...
I think what you're about to say. Or what it sounded like you were going to say, at least. I don't know. It sounded like you were going to say Ansem.
I was. I had to stop and think for a second. Following the outcome of the trial earlier, I asked the coroner's office to reevaluate its findings. I don't have time to tell you what she concluded. If you want to know, you'll have to ask her directly, which means she's going to be in this case. Okay. You can find her at the forensic laboratory. Ah, right. Now, what were you here to see me about? I can give you 17 minutes and 39 seconds of my time.
7 minutes.
Oh, it is 7 minutes. I don't know why I saw 17. He's not running quite so spectacularly late anymore. All right. The Forensics Investigations Team. What exactly is the Forensic Investigations Team that you mentioned before? The British Empire's police force must become the most explanatory in the world. For that to happen, it's imperative that we embrace the forensic science and everything it has to offer. I first created the Forensic Investigations Team a year ago, and now, unofficially, a team a year ago now, unofficially of course, to pave the way.
Goodness, a year ago?
At next month's symposium, I intend to present the results of their work to the world. Once I do that, the House of the Lords will be powerless to oppose the creation of a full-scale forensics division. How can you hear me okay the way I am right now?
I can hear you fine.
Okay. It's just I'm finding I like my camera better when I have my mic off to the side, just barely out of view, and since my new positioning, and since I'm not leaning back like I normally do in my chair, and sitting just straight up, I'm a little bit farther away, so I just want to be sure that I'm heard. So that's all. And once that happens, the position of Attorney General will be mine, and the criminals will suffer dearly. What do you mean? For far too long, the scoundrels have made a mockery of our legal system with false evidence and bribes. But London scum is about to be rounded up and burnt in the fires of hell. I intend to see to it personally. By creating the finest police work in the world, force the world has ever known, to protect our honored and our future. Look at those eyes. He means every word. Dr. Scythe is an extremely reliable coroner. Excuse me. When I officially establish the forensics division at Scotland Yard, she will run it as my right-hand woman. Now then, speaking of the symposium, Miss Mikatoba.
Oh, yes, my lord?
I really should be trying to eat when he has a string of lines and not, I'm not breaking up this. Yeah, I'm a professional. Not. Anyways, your father should be on the high sea as we speak, making his way here to represent the Empire of Japan.
Yes, that's right. I understand he will arrive at the beginning of next month.
Are you acquainted, Lord Strongheart? With Professor Mikatoba, I mean. It was many years ago now, but yes, I remember Dr. Mikatoba very well. Dr. Mikatoba, and I'm going to take a bite of this last piece right here real quick. Give me a second. And I'll save the last one for when he has a string of stuff to read. If my memory serves, it was about 15 years ago now that your father came to Britain as a visiting student. Oh! So he came here in one of those foreign exchange students. 50. Wow.
It was the year I was born. So yeah, 16 years ago, in fact.
Mikatoba was a young practitioner of forensic science and
Jikoku. Yeah, that is it. Jikoku.
Yeah, Jigoku.
Goku.
Jigoku, yeah.
Goku. So there's no G. So, whatever. Jikoku accompanied him as a young, promising judge. The punctiliousness words. That's all I gotta say. Sorry, just fixing up my hair. So it's all when I'm not getting the thing pulling when I lean my head down, and it feels weird. The punctualness and the politeness of the Japanese at the time impressed us greatly. Excuse me. Not that I wish to imply impoliteness or carelessness on your part in any way. I didn't think you were. Dr. Mikitoba studied forensics at one of London's large hospitals. St. Signers, if I'm not mistaken. Dr. Scythe was also there then, as it happens.
Then Dr. Scythe knows my father, does she?
She was a young medical assistant at the time, so I doubt their paths crossed regularly. But I have no doubt that they knew each other superficially. After all, Dr. Mikitoba was here studying his subject for some 6 years in total. Then, why do I am thinking that she said Sasato said did you say 8 years?
No.
Just remember things differently as normal. 6 years. That's a long time to study abroad, isn't it?
I lived with my grandmother in those years.
So he left his newborn daughter behind and went overseas for 6 whole years.
It was a rather turbulent time at home.
Oh?
Perhaps father wanted a reason to get away.
Jeez.
What do you mean? Why? Well, clearly something was going on at the time. And finally, Lord Von Zieks. I wanted to ask you about Lord Von Zieks, actually. I heard that his older brother was killed some years ago by a mass murderer known as the Professor, who targeted nobles and royalty. Is that right? You Japanese are a thorough lot. You've done your research well. Yes. And you could say it was that very incident that gave rise to the Reaper. What? Why? When his brother, Clint von Zieks, was murdered, it was just after young Brock had graduated from the University of London and became a prosecutor. When oblivious criminals who managed to evade...
No, it's obvious, not oblivious.
Okay. When obvious criminals who managed to evade conviction in court started disappearing, rumors quickly spread throughout the capital. Loners started to say that it was Brock von Zieks went, the ghost of his dead brother wasn't far behind.
Oh my word.
So, Lord Von Zieks isn't the Reaper. It's the ghost of his brother. Ever since that time, he became a aloof figure in London's legal circles. Oh yes, Lord Strongheart. Go ahead. It's about Professor Harebrain's experimental machine. We'd like your permission to examine the remains, if possible. Are you well versed in science, then? Not in the slightest. In fact, you could say I was barely aware of the subject at all until recently. Well, the special disposition legally preventing investigation of the machine is currently being annulled. Within a few hours, Dr. Seitz's team of forensic experts will begin their own investigation. But I suppose until then, there's no harm in you looking at the wreckage as long as you touch nothing. Thank you. Being able to look is better than nothing.
And I'll be able to see it too.
Your time is up. You'll have to excuse me now, I'm afraid. My next engagement calls.
I'm extremely sorry to have troubled you when you were so busy, my lord.
I have important matters to attend to in preparation for the symposium, you understand? Boom, 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 boom,
Oh.
boom, boom, boom. What?
Oh, we can go to the forensic laboratory now.
Oh. Interesting. You want to just go down, and just start at the experimentation stage?
I guess.
Or do you want to go to the lab first, since that's literally new?
I mean, what do you think?
I just say we just start up and just keep going down, and just go down.
Go to the experimentation stage?
Yep. The Great Expedition Grounds, foot of the Crystal Tower. Aww.
Dog.
Yeah.
I had no idea there were so many people in the world.
I know what you mean. It's really packed here today.
Feels as though like it's taken us 2 hours just to make our way through the crowds to this point.
Oh, I know that feeling sometimes. Has it? I shut my brain down, so I didn't really notice, to be honest.
You know what? I don't blame you.
Yep.
The less you think about it, the better it.
Yeah, and less headache you have to worry about.
Gosh, I do wish I had your absence of mind sometimes, Miss Naruhodo. I assume that's Gina. Yeah.
It's either
There you are.
It's either Gina or the detective.
I feel like it's Gina because the way it says feeling.
True.
There you are. I had a feeling you lot would show your mugs before long. Why'd be? Oh, with Gregson. I thought Gina usually does that, like, so to speak, normally or mostly.
Yeah.
I mean, either way, it was either him or Gina, one of the two.
Yeah. Oh, Inspector Grayson. I see you're hard at work as usual.
Well, greens to you. I hope you've been keeping well last we met. I mean, he kind of does use that language, but not as much as Gina does.
Yeah. What's with the ceremony? We just saw each other in court this morning.
Not you, Sunshine. The gentlewoman's so loyally at your side. But yeah, he hasn't seen her in a bit either, as well.
Hasn't seen her since before
last-
she left.
Yeah, before she left, which is the last case in the last game.
Yep.
Oh, why, thank you, Inspector. How good of you to notice.
He might be a bit rough around the edges, but he's still a proper English gentleman at heart, I suppose. As you probably have guessed, we're hoping to investigate the scene some more.
Right, well, that's the young trainee's domain. Oi, get over here, Gina.
She seems to be busy playing with a puppy. Probably giving it a traditional East End training. If you call that training.
Gina? She's a police officer now?
You were at the trial, right?
Yeah, but she only saw her. She didn't really know what her job is.
Well, if she got there when at the start of the trial, then she would have heard Gina say that she is Inspector, whatever her last name is, Lestrade, or
I don't know.
Lestrade. I was right. Amazing, isn't it?
She's a good kid, actually. Wants in the right place, anyway. She got the detection bug, if you ask me. I mean, she was a pickpocketer, so that does help.
Yeah, it does.
Because, you know, you can't be seen pickpocketing, so you can easily, like, follow somebody if need be. Without being caught.
Yep.
Yeah, but I think she'll follow in my footsteps nicely.
What do you mean?
I'm being transferred. It's hard for me to say toodaloo to London.
Oh, we're gonna miss him. By the way, now that I think about it, if you look at Grayson and like his coat and that, could he be a ancestor of Gumshoe?
Probably. Oh no, really?
That's a bit sudden, isn't it? Had no idea. Where are you going to be posted then? We'll come to see you, see how you're getting along.
Not likely. We'll give it a try. You don't mind? A trip to France, that is.
Jesus,
Oh.
that's a that's a distance. To France. Sorry, to France.
Be working in the Paris Police Prefecture. Should be right up my alley.
But France, that's an entirely different country. I don't understand. Why would you be sent there?
That's the way the adult world works, Sunshine. They don't go poking their nose in where it's not wanted. I'm intending to take the kid with me when I go. What?
No! What? You're taking Gina to Paris?
I can't leave her here in London. Who knows what become of her?
trying to clear my nose because out of nowhere while eating, my sinuses decided to be clogged up. So I was hoping one of these hot sauces will clear my nose up. So pardon me, guys. I suppose he's worried she'll slip back into slipping her hands into people's pockets and purses.
I don't think he's worried about her pickpocketing, Miss Naruto. I think he's worried about the Reaper.
Oh, of course. So that's playing on Inspector Grace's mind too, is it? Is it?
Anyway, I haven't mentioned any of this to Gina. Don't go blabbing, you hear me?
No, of course not.
Gotta keep that diving diva safe and sound until all this is over, at least. Oi, did you just call me a blooming diving diva again? So you heard that, did ya? Right, well, any questions about the theme, you can put them to our cable detective diva here. Alright, you're the boss. Inspector Leshard, in charge here now.
That still looks fake, by the way.
Probably is.
But yeah, she is an actual detective, so that has to be real. I suppose I better keep my word and not mention anything about Petty. So, Gina, you got a new dog, have you? Oh, look how cute he is!
Isn't he great? Toby's his name. Oh, how delightful. He's absolutely adorable.
Yes, the dog does seem lovely. But it's not so lovely Inspector Grayson that's playing on my mind, to be honest. You're not gonna say hi, Gina? Okay, maybe we should have came here earlier. Looks like we missed a oops. Oh well. That's actually the first time I've ever seen that, where something changes before we even get the chance to talk to them. Have you ever seen that before?
Yeah, maybe I don't remember.
Investigate the scene. Gina? We were actually hoping that we could investigate the scene again.
Oh. Sorry, I got a message really quick, but it wasn't that important. Yeah, alright. If it's around here, you can do what you like.
Oh? That's alright, is it?
I'm gonna be playing with my new friend here. I mean, at least she's not getting a gun now.
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder if that dog is actually going to be trained to be a police dog.
Who knows?
Unless that's just her new dog that's for home. Ah, yes. Toby!
The machine that exploded must be at the top of these stairs, I presume. haven't actually seen it yet, so if you don't mind. Sorry, you can't go up there, Suze.
Suze.
Okay, that's.
That's a new nickname.
Oh, great. Is she been turning into Iris with the nicknames?
Oh. Like I told Odo yesterday, even I ain't allowed near that wreck. What's it called again? The reason we ain't supposed to touch it? The special...
The Special Disposition for Scientific Equipment Act is what you're thinking of?
Yeah, that's a mouthful. I don't blame you.
Maybe they should just call it the S... The SD...
SDSE. The SDSEA.
Yeah. Or the SDSE Act.
The SDSE Act. Yeah, that works too.
But you saw it. Here's the thing. That. Oh wait, no. They're still trying to get approval from the government, saying that
Yeah,
they're allowed to investigate it properly.
That's the one. That's why only them lot are allowed to investigate it. What are they called again? The forensic something?
Okay.
I know reading and language isn't your strong suit, but it wouldn't hurt to learn it, you know.
I know, right? I mean, we gotta learn. Okay.
Hold on.
I love this game.
Wait, hold on.
What?
Bruh, Gina, you're 18. Sasato is 16. How does she know more than you?
Wait, is it? Oh God. Well, that just made it worse. That just made it worse. I still... Do you think by the time we actually get done with the whole series, do you think that we'll have a new Ace Attorney game coming out?
Who knows at this point?
The Forensic Investigations Team. Is that what you're thinking of?
That's the one, yeah. Wasn't the case that the special disposition has been lifted?
If you were listening to Strong Car, it would take about another hour.
It's currently being annulled. Still.
Yeah.
I think so. I don't really get it, but to be truthful with you, you're still supposed to get permission from some big league or other, as far as I know. What was his name again? Lord Strange something?
Jesus Christ, you don't know who the head of your own judicial system is? God, I feel sorry for you, Gina. You... Okay.
I mean, granted, she lived in the freaking boonies and had the survival of freaking pickpocketing.
True.
I'm not so sure that's quite right, Gina. I think you mean Lord Strongheart, perhaps? That's the one, yeah. Apparently he's always watching the time or something. Actually, he just recently been to see Lord Strongheart.
Oh,
You what?
okay. Okay. Okay, I get it now. If we were to come here first, it would have said that, oh, so we're gonna need to go talk to Lord Strongheart to get permission to investigate or look around.
You've met him. Last time the boss was called to go in and see him, he waited for 3 hours at the code's office and came back sniveling.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, we just happened to get there, and he was right there. Tragic.
Well, the Stronger has given us permission to examine the scene, as long as we touch nothing. Oh yeah?
Honestly.
Alright then, go ahead. But it turns out you're lying. It'll be the boss who gets it. He'll never eat another chip again in his life.
Maybe we should have
They're
got
saying all
some.
this-
Maybe we should have got some like paperwork saying that we're allowed to look.
True. Why did he just give us like paper saying that these two are allowed to investigate but not touch?
Glad that they get that later down the road, like about 100 years from now.
So you're saying all this is above board, are you? I mean, I'm sure everything will be fine.
That really would be tragic.
Alright then, them's the stairs. Off you go. Oh, thank you, Gina.
All right. So that's why the thing flipped around because we already have the permission, and that would have actually ended before we got to. So probably would have still had the same conversation, just we didn't get the. Oh, we better go see Lord Strongheart then.
Yeah.
Today's trial.
It was great, weren't it? I had a right laugh. It was a new one on me that being in court and not spending the whole time worrying about to be found out. You did keep an awful lot of secrets in all your previous court appearances, didn't you? Yeah, and Odo's made things odd for me every single time and all.
We're doing our job, Gina. I just read what, hang on. Hitting buttons. Oh, come on, you stupid hair. Oh, I am sorry, guys. I thought I was muted. Give me 1 second. My hair is getting in my way again. Anyways. I'm just doing my job, Gina.
Watching someone else get in the neck is a lot of fun, actually.
Because it's not you.
It was amazing when he showed that the Dodgy Professor's dodgy experiment was a total fix. The Dodgy Professor, as you put it, Gina, is Mr. Naruhodo's client.
Yes, I'm starting to think I'm starting to think to wish he wasn't, though.
Boss, I feel sorry for. Don't do the possible. What do you mean? He's supposed to arrest the other codes, ain't he? In time for tomorrow and all.
Yeah, if you can find him, that's the problem. But Ace Attorney game, we'll find him somehow.
You know, the dodgy engineer. What's his name again?
Mr. Drebber, you mean? Eknock Drebber?
That's the one, yeah.
So the police are looking for this mysterious man with the black monocle. Got too many stuff on my lap. I got too much stuff on my goddamn... Okay, give me a second, guys. Damn it. I got way too much shit right now. I'm gonna go to a break screen just for 1 second, guys. Give me 1 minute.
trying to set stuff down, and I've got like 10,000 things on my desk. So, so that's fun. Anyways, so okay, go ahead.
It's putting too much on the boss if you ask me. Because it's giving him guttic. Oh dear, but I do wonder if that isn't actually from all the fried food.
Right? You see how many fish that he eats and chips? The engineer's whereabouts. So, Scotland Yard is trying to track down Mr. Eknok Drebber. I wonder if they had any luck.
He's really funny looking. The two eyes, what don't match, stole a glimpse of a picture of him earlier. I mean, I didn't actually pinch it or nothing. The old devil's got it.
Sorry, who?
You know, the Scoundrel Reaper, what's always lugging down glasses of that blood red
Punk. I mean, he's also, you know, throwing it and crushing it.
And then throwing a bottle and surprise hasn't killed anyone with it.
What Von Zeke? He's always at it in for me, that code. Don't know what he's always scowling about, mind. Probably would have been a pretty good boss as it goes.
She'd rather be the Reaper's apprentice than a detective's trainee? Oh dear God. The way I see it... What?
No, I was thinking, like, it depends.
Yeah. If the choice is between a chip-guzzling detective and a chalice-guggling demigod, you're equally bad off with both.
So in that case, it doesn't really matter which one you side with.
And that I would say, I would go with
I'd
Grayson?
probably go with Von Zeke. I'd probably go with Von Zeke. He seems a bit more chill compared to, what is it, Gregson?
Yeah. I mean,
And more relaxed.
if you were thinking it realistically, I'd say Grayson, but logically, I would say Von Zeeks. I like Von Zeeks. Grayson is...
Suppose you're right. I hadn't thought of it like that.
Glad we put that one to bed.
Anyway, the point is, everyone at the yard's desk still don't find the fishy engineer.
So
There
are
don't
we.
seem to be no clue. But there don't seem to be no clues to go on. So they're stuck.
There's nothing that can lead us to Drebber at all. Let's go be done. Where'd you find that little mutt then, Gina?
That is a good question.
Yeah, and
Because-
why would you call him a mutt? Why didn't you say, where did you find that cute little doggy?
I wonder what breed it is.
Yeah. It's just so damn cute. Puppies are always cute. If I ever get another dog, a dog I would want would be a, well, I can't think of the name. They're little dogs, and they look like a sack of potatoes with no arms when they're slayed. And they have a nub for a tail.
I feel like I know it is. I don't remember the name.
Corgi. That's it.
Ah,
If anyone who has seen Hammy
from Hammy and Fiona. No, Hammy and Olivia. Then you know the dog I'm talking about. So, but it's a corgi.
Oi, don't be so flaming rude, Odo.
Slight overreaction, don't you think?
He ain't no mud, alright? Toby's... how'd they put it? Oh yeah, a bona fide detective.
Oh, so the dog is in training. Okay. I would say maybe a lab. Sorry.
I've given him a proper title and everything. Chief Inspector Toby to you.
More senior than Inspector Grayson, is he?
Ooh, Toby's police dog, is he?
The police recruits dogs now? Is that new back then? Because that is...
I mean, that's the thing nowadays. There's police dogs, but I don't know if they did it back then.
True.
I read that they're already being used officially in Germany as part of their city policing.
Okay, I guess they were.
Okay.
Just not everywhere, I guess.
Yeah.
They're used for chasing criminals and such like. They have wonderful sense of smell, after all.
I mean, that's one of the reasons dogs are used in police investigations or whatever for
Oh,
smell
yeah.
and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah. I have a fairly good sense of smell myself as it happens.
What, you want to be treated like a dog or something? Okay. Weird. Oh my god.
Do I have to read this?
It's
Nahodo, you're... What's wrong with... I can tell undergarments that have been freshly laundered from undergarments that haven't. Anyone can do that. Can smell that. Are you trying to say you're a perv?
That's no compared to this little fella, Odo.
And also, anyone can do that.
Oh, really?
According to what the boss said, once Toby has got a good whiff of your drawers, he can take that sent to the other side of the world. And
That might be pushing it. What? To the other side of the world? You mean he can swim?
Anyone can swim, buddy. Well, not everybody.
Well,
Some
as
people
long as you're
can't swim.
trained. As long as you get trained to swim.
Mr. Naruhodo, I think you may have missed the point. Or rather, a wide margin.
You think? I just can't believe this little dog has such incredible skill.
I'm telling you, Odo, there's gonna be more and more dogs doing their bit for the police in the future.
Got that right. Dogs are actually are really really good for the police work. Because if you can't find the person you're looking for, get a dog. As long as you have something of their scent, then it's pretty easy for dogs to find who you're looking for. Morning to you probably, but it's afternoon for me. But hey, Aaron, welcome in. How are you today? Hope you're doing well.
Yes, I agree. Right. One of these days, you'll be logging orders at a lot, not the other way around.
Well, I'm glad you stopped by. Good to see you.
Oh, geez.
Welcome to
The Book of Learning, or the interactive booklet.
Oh dear. Sorry, Gina. I don't think I agree with your vision quite that much. Well, anyway, whatever you think about that, Toby is Britain's first police dog.
Oh, the very first.
I found him down the East End the other day, so when I just took him around the street.
Oh, there you go. I knew she lifted him from somewhere, but hey,
Yeah, but
someone else.
didn't
So
just leave the dog out there.
yeah.
Oh, Gina, you're kind-hearted soul, aren't you? To children and to animals.
Guess we can go up now.
Yep. Let's examine the stairs.
There's
The stairs lead up to the experimentation stage. Let's go and see if we can what we can find out.
oh,
Thank you again for sending Hunter a message for me. Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad that he was able to was able to answer back. I know I sent him a message about it, so I'm glad that he was able to talk for a little bit. Okay, the Great Expedition Grounds experimentation stage.
okay.
What?
No, the cage I think is new. I don't
Oh,
think the cage was there before.
I'm looking up, so I'll have to see in a minute.
Oh my, the machine.
Oh yeah, that cage is new.
I was used to see people and thinking instantaneous kinesis was taking place.
Yes, that's right. Or rather, it was the machine. It was a little worse for wear at the moment.
What extraordinary length for the hairbrain when in order to attain the research grant.
No. The professor was strict as well. He didn't know anything about it.
Yes, of course. It is amazing though, isn't it? I feel the whole affair is so very British.
Yeah,
Okay.
see you around, Aaron. See you around, Aaron. Glad to see ya. Hope to see you around, and I hope you have a good day. You're right about that. You never see such a grand deception in Japan, that's for sure.
Oh look, is that?
Oh, Von
Oh,
Zieks.
hello, Lord Von Zieks. So, I think we're more or less done here, aren't we? Shall we, Mr. Sato?
Already?
But we have the cage. That wasn't there before.
Right. He is the Reaper, remember? We do well to keep our distance, I think. Yet we had a nice good talk with him yesterday.
But we have permission to be here from the top. We're perfectly well allowed to investigate this machine, as long as we don't touch anything.
From the top? Do you mean Lord Strongheart?
Exactly. So we can stay here and stare at this wreckage for as long as we like.
She could have been at the center of the explosion here, and it wouldn't have bent her steel will.
I mean,
That's probably an understatement. I want to look see something real quick. Okay. Anyways,
Before we let's look at the before we talk to Mr. Von Zeeks.
Obviously, we gotta look at the cage.
Exactly. This wasn't here yesterday.
Really? But if I'm not mistaken, the cage in which the victim was standing before, or he was apparently beaten through the air.
That's right, the birdcage. According to what Professor Harebrained said in court, it's made of wood. Yeah, you can actually see it made of wood if you actually look.
Or more precisely, Japanese cypress, I think. And despite having been in an explosion and then falling from great height, it's relatively unharmed.
Because it's an optical illusion. The thing more likely plummeted through probably a trap door. Since there was smoke, there was probably a trap door that opened up. The cage went through, and when the balloon popped or exploded, the cage fell from there.
What a wonderful, durable construction. Wouldn't you say, Mr. Naruto?
I understand the forensic investigation team had taken it away yesterday to examine it. I suppose they must have brought it back here when they finished their work.
But sadly, not with the body inside it. I mean, yeah.
Yeah. No, that's right. I know we were giving strict instructions not to touch anything, but still, what if I just no one sees?
Yeah, but they can probably get your fingerprint.
This is too important a piece of evidence to overlook. We might need it for the trial.
Where a cage from the machines would enter the Can we actually examine it, though? That is the question.
Well, let's find out.
And
oh, hello.
Are you sure we should be allowed to do this?
I would laugh if we do it and it says, Naruto, you can't touch that now. But I'm doing the side.
The side, the one with the hole?
Yep.
Okay, we'll examine the hole.
Ah, look here, Mrs. Sato.
Yes, the wood's cracked and broken a little. I suppose it fell from height.
Yes, from the height in which the balloon was flying down into the crystal tower below. A fall about 30 feet, or 9 meters.
Even a man inside tragically dead.
Alright, update. And... oh. I thought there was someone at the bottom, but it was the same thing. That's all we can do.
Yeah, I don't see anything that we can... Like, I'm like scrolling through this thing, and I don't see anything else besides what we already just did.
Yeah, so... let's look at the base of the machine.
I already looked at all of this, though. Oh, wait. Yeah, I mean, I guess we could.
What a terrible explosion it must have been. Even the steel girders have buckled and twisted in the blast.
And what they call the birdcage was right in the middle of it all, just here.
But look, Mr. Naruto, that metal grill on the floor. Looks as though it's designed to open.
It does, doesn't it? If the floor had opened at the precise moment the explosion occurred, the birdcage would have dropped through and disappeared from sight.
I don't think there's any doubt that this was a very elaborate hoax, is there?
Alright.
And I think that's pretty much all we can do, at least for the moment, because...
if you want, we can also examine the, if you go up, we can actually examine the, big thing at the top, or we can talk to Lord Von Zeeks.
I mean, I guess we can examine it just in case there's anything minor that changed.
Yeah. Especially since we have Sasato with us, so there's going to be something different.
Look at that horn-shaped transmitting device. Isn't it amazing?
That's exactly what I thought when I first saw it.
It makes you think, doesn't it? If only it had just been a normal horn, none of this would have happened.
That's almost exactly what I thought as well. I bet I can predict what you're going to say next in that case. You're about to say, nothing ever goes as planned, aren't you?
Oh no, I'll never say something like that.
You sure about that?
Okay.
Anyways.
Yeah, I guess we can talk to Mr. Von Zeke.
Yep.
Hello, what?
Least approachable man in the world winner. 10 years in a row.
You strong, Mr. Naruto? The country and your assistant stand firm behind you.
What, like 100 feet behind? Lord Von Zeeks? What do you want?
What?
Well, beautiful weather we're having, isn't it?
Wow. I was making it quite clear that I didn't want to be disturbed. Apparently, you Japanese are unequipped to read the signs.
Oh, I read them.
So, what are you doing here? Entry to this area is prohibited.
Ah, well, the thing is...
The Chief Justice Strongheart granted us permission to investigate, on the condition that we didn't disturb anything.
Of course.
And yet you managed to disturb me.
Ah.
I mean, he said anything, not anyone.
True. Unless he's calling himself a thing now.
Never mind. Take your business then.
Come to think of it, there are quite a few things I like to discuss with Lord Von Zeeks about. Not at least which is that awful case, even though it's nothing to do with this. Or so we think.
Ask away, Miss Naruto. You won't know unless you try. There.
Your brother Clint. So, Clint was the name of your older brother, I understand, Lord Von Zeeks.
You always have to be on guard whenever you're around.
Hey!
So,
Hey, Lord Strongheart is actually the one that brought it up, actually.
so, you've been investigating me, have you?
Oh, no. It's not like that. Well, alright. It's a bit like that.
My older brother was also a prosecutor. He was a pride of the Von Zeeks family. But tragically, vicious killer took him from us.
The professor, you mean. Is something funny?
Not the extent of what you discovered, is it? We shouldn't be surprised.
Sorry? There's more to it then.
Lackluster work, very much your trademark, isn't it?
You're too kind. Are you going to tar all Neopathes with the same brush next?
So, tell me, what's your interest in that historic incident? it happens, Lord Von Zeke, a rather curious case has come to our attention. Are you aware of the Man Custo's Museum of Waxwork by any chance? I am, naturally. See that since last month, I feature in one of the displays there, for public scorn.
Wait. Are you saying that you pretended to be a wax dummy? Oh god, I feel sorry for Lord Von Zieks at that point. Of course, the infamous Reaper of the Bailey would have to be exhibited, wouldn't he?
Well, a particular waxwork has been stolen from the place and held for ransom. A particular waxwork? Wait, you mean...
Yes, it's the professor. Mr. Sholmes is investigating the case as we speak. Though we have not been there yet, so...
I am aware of that.
He's turned white as a sheet. Okay, about Enoch Drebber. Any news yet? If you have any way to find his location? Are the police trying to locate the engineer, Mr. Drebber, already?
Surely that goes without saying.
We are very keen to see him found as well. The trouble with schools is, they always teach the wrong lesson. God, I don't know why I default to that whenever I see that. Excuse me. The trouble is, we don't have much to go on aside from the description from the man we heard in court earlier.
Wait, just went to press the hair, Rain. Of a tall, thin gentleman who had straight white hair, wears a black monocle.
So I was just wondering, I mean, I realize it's probably not possible, but,
We very much appreciate any more clues you can give us.
wow, Sasato-san really knows how to take the bull by the horns. Like, she isn't scared at all. I mean, Von Zieks is not a scary man. He just has a bad reputation and somewhat of a bad attitude when he's on duty.
Fine. Why not? I have a photograph of the man here from an investigation 10 years ago. It appears he already had that black monocle at the time.
Oh, he looks familiar.
What?
Oh, no, nothing. I was just surprised that you shared it with us.
We all need the man's testimony in court tomorrow, which means we have to do everything we possibly can to track him down in the short time available.
Doesn't he look familiar? Have we...
No. Right. Why wouldn't I show you the photograph?
What is it about Lord Von Zieks? Sometimes I just can't work him out at all. Okay, photograph of Drebber.
And this is a photograph. We can't really properly examine it.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh, hello. Ah.
Look, this is the
Oh, that's you.
the file requested for his file tomorrow. Thank you.
Are you alright?
Who is this man, Mr. Naruhodo?
Lord Von Zieks' apprentice, apparently. So I'm not the only one. Sasato-san can see it too.
Lord Von Zeke, may we speak with your presence for a moment? With him? Why?
And there he goes.
Yep.
Oh,
Kazuma-sama.
oh. This would be you, technically.
If this is Cosmo, then yeah, this is me.
I mean, also, even if it was a new person, this would be you either way.
Yeah, true. So if this is Kazuma, then you still get the next person, but we'll see. Kazuma? I don't believe it.
Your posture, your presence, could only be. It's you, isn't it, Kazuma-sama?
I felt something strange from the very first time I encountered this cloaked figure. As if I knew him somehow. Can it really be you, Kazuma? Wait! Too late.
What's going on here?
Is your apprentice's name by chance Asogi Kazuma? Or Kazuma Asogi?
I mean, he wouldn't know because he was just Strongheart just like told him that this is your apprentice.
Yeah.
So he didn't specifically take him in.
Does that also mean that the Kazuma might have amnesia? Because why else would he...
I mean, sometimes, granted, he literally was in a life and death situation, and sometimes that can cause amnesia.
True.
What is your interest in my apprentice exactly? You're as if you knew the man or something.
Well,
Since when has he been in your care?
if it's been about almost a year, that's suspicious.
I don't recall you having an apprentice before I left Britain 6 months ago. Strongheart introduced him to me about 3 months ago now, with his instruction and to mentor him as a prosecutor.
That's a big change. That's a big change from being a what you call it. I mean, you probably know who it is, so but you can't say.
Yeah.
But he didn't tell you why, did he?
The man appears to be suffering from
Yep.
It's Kazuma.
amnesia. He's forgotten every last detail about himself.
I mean, like I said, like sometimes if you're supposed dead and somehow able to come back to life, sometimes that can cause amnesia, especially because since with the brain.
Yeah.
He has amnesia?
So the possibility of it being Cosma is likely.
Oh, he'll appear in court tomorrow.
He in court at my side.
What?
He's to serve as my judicial assistant.
Okay. I guess we're not the only ones that have one now.
That is rare, by the way.
He's to serve as my judicial on those Strongheart orders.
He'll be in court with us.
Now then, unless I'm not much mistaken, I believe this conversation has run its course.
Oh, yes, thank you. definitely saw a reaction there. When Sato-san called out like that, it really seemed to hit a nerve. When she called out Kazuma-sama. That's gotta be rough.
You already met the masked man, hadn't you, Mr. Naruhodo?
Yes. Yesterday, in fact. At Lord Von Zieg's office.
I see. And if Kazuma-sama really is still alive, it means that Mr. Jones lied to us.
Or it could have been when... No. Yeah, he would have had to lie to us because I would say that he came back to life later, but that was hours after his supposed death. I know. We're going to need to speak to him about that.
We're going to have to leave now. Forensic investigation team are due to arrive shortly. If we find you here, it will cause problems.
What sort of problems?
Foreign affairs problems.
Well, we could do without that. Alright, we'll be on our way. Let's go, Mrs. Sato.
Of course.
So wait. Oh my god. If we are going to be bouncing between... If Von Zieks is going to be having a judicial assistant, that means we're going to bounce between... We're going to be doing another bounce.
Well, it depends if he talks. If that person talks during the trial.
Yeah. I mean, in this case, it's fine because you're Von Zieks and I'm the mysterious apprentice. Most likely Kazuma. But, you know, that is strange that we actually get, that the person that we see in the first case actually reappears. And it's not by any magical means. Do you want to look at it, examine anything, or just keep going?
I mean, can't really examine anything.
All right. All right. To Madame Tuspel's place.
Oh, mine. No wonder it's called the House of Horrors. I'd like to turn on my heels and go straight home via the confectionery.
Being scared makes you crave sweets. I can understand that.
Looking forward to a reunion after 6 months away, but no sign of Mr. Jones anywhere.
That's strange. He should be here investigating the abduction of the waxwork, unless he's behind the curtain. Oh well, we'll just have to come back again later. Oh.
Maybe. Okay, he's not there. I thought he was just going to be there.
I did the exact same thing.
Wait, so is there literally nothing we can do?
Well, we can examine and get Sasato's reaction.
Oh, I hit the curtain.
Okay, hitting the curtain. Yes, the heavy curtains in the middle of the House of Horrors. Whatever's on the side of them, you just know it's going to be terrifying, don't you?
The sign says it's the Madame Tuspel's special exhibit. It seems you have to pay extra to go inside.
I know. Can you believe that? Pay more money as if we haven't been scared enough already?
Not my doing, Miss Naruhodo.
All right.
I mean, you can also examine the thing that Shones was usually at,
Sure. Like,
like
Well-
examining the guy.
yeah, I was gonna say, there's nothing there. So let's examine this guy.
His posture reveals his weakness.
Sorry.
Killer stance leaves them wide open to attack. I was sure I could see him off. With Sasato takedown, then a Sasato squash, and finally a Sasato smash. What are you, what are you gonna combo him?
What are you? Were you a Susato Hulk?
Freaking, can we have Sasato in the next Marvel vs. Capcom game?
Hey,
We already have Phoenix.
I was
That
gonna
would be out of
say-
place.
I was gonna say that's all. That's possible.
Yeah, Phoenix was in the third one, so possible. It wouldn't be out of place.
Right.
If that doesn't render the culprit unconscious, a Sasato slam should finish him.
A Susato slam. Don't ask, because I'm pretty sure she'll try it on you.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's rather hard to explain. I'll demonstrate. Be here so lightly, and I'll demonstrate.
Absolutely not.
I feel like she should. I feel like she probably would have done that just regardless.
Yeah. Well, if we did those two, no! I probably fucked up the step ladder one. Damn it! To the in this exact frame, to the right, to the left of the
There is a
murderer,
ladder.
there is a ladder there, and we. Damn it! Oh well, let's examine it anyways.
Ah, there's a stepladder there. Look.
Oh, yes, a step ladder.
I think perhaps we should let the proprietors know that someone left it out. The stepladder, I mean. Something wrong?
Why do I feel though I just managed to sidestep an argument? Yeah, not wrong. Alright, well, since we did the other guy, let's go and examine the stabby lady.
Oh, what a horrifying scene. A murder caught in the grisly act.
I know, and in case you were wondering, it's the one with the big knife that's supposed to be the killer.
Wow. Who would have thought?
Right?
I don't think anybody would be in any doubt about that, surely.
And did you know that according to the description, the bathtub at the back has no particular significance?
What? Really? I thought it was meant to show that the killer also works in a bathhouse, peddling criminal wares.
We have a new theory. Alright. Well,
I guess we can examine the guy next to the crit on the right.
oh right, we did everything else, so...
Might as well, do that one.
That old policeman isn't here now, obviously. I still can't believe he just happened to be on the jury, though.
I understand that London has a population of 6 million people, and yet, you do seem to run into the same people disproportionately often, don't you?
Yes. Yes, you do.
Yes, we do. So, surprisingly, but also not surprisingly.
Yeah. Anyways, looks like we'll come back here. So, let's go to the forensic laboratory.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, looks like this is a
Oh, they're-
lab and a morgue. Kind of. I believe this is it. Dr. Sight's laboratory. That chemical smell really assaults the nose. And there's plenty to assault the eyes in here too.
It looks as though the doctor isn't here. We're here now, so we may as well do some sightseeing, don't you think?
What a seasoned tourist you become, Mr. Sato. We could just have a little look around. Be careful not to upset the restless souls. All right.
I mean, what do you want to look at first?
How about the big I don't know. Never mind.
What?
I was gonna say, what about that giant saw that is on the table, but we can't examine it?
We can examine the table, can we? No. Okay, cool.
I guess we'll just examine the desk.
In front of us? Okay.
Yep.
Oh. What do you see? As a text.
I suppose this is Dr. Sight's desk.
Oh, I actually wait. Oh, I actually hit the book.
You just stay right there. I'll just read all this. Actually here. We did this one other time, so let's do it again.
I forgot you had Sasato's outfit on.
Yeah.
I suppose this is Dr. Sight's desk.
I would not like to work in a place like this.
I was about to hit X because I thought I was playing.
It's very tidy, though, isn't it, Mr. Naruhodo?
Very tidy today, though, isn't it, Mr. Naruhodo? Imagine how efficiently she must work. Nope, not me.
The lighting is poor, which is bad for the eyes, and the chemical smell can't be good for you. Not to mention the skeleton watching over you as you work, which is definitely bad for the nerves.
Well, yes, there are valid concerns, I suppose.
I can just about cope with the one-eye Durama doll watching over me, but that's all. Okay, you say you clicked on the book?
Yeah.
Okay. Look at this big, thick book here.
Ah, it appears to be an accounting ledger. It's a record of the forensic investigation team's spending, I think. Oh,
What is it?
it's clear that the team purchases various equipment and supplies on a monthly basis, but
Okay.
What?
No. Since I was still technically watching, I just turned down the screen share volume, so because all I heard was like the little sound effects twice.
well, Weddington seems to be rather strange.
Really? In what way?
They're buying 500 scalpels every month.
Is that really necessary?
I don't know.
500? They must be working really hard on descenting for corpses.
Oh,
Dissecting corpses.
Dissecting corpses.
I don't know. Judicial autopsies are only carried out in certain special circumstances. And scalpel blades can be sharpened too.
It does seem a bit strange. You're right. 500 scalpels a month. What could they possibly be using all of them for?
Oh,
It's probably her.
what are you doing? What are you doing?
Ah,
Yep.
sorry. We were just we had something to ask you, but you weren't here, so
If you thought you'd snoop around, that's acceptable to people from the East, is it? Well, what do you want?
Lord Strongheart told us, you see, that it was you who examined the victim's body, Mr. Asmon's body. I mean,
So we came to ask you about your findings on Lord Strongheart's advice. Very well. If the Lord Chief Justice has asked his consent, I'll tell you what our investigation revealed. But when we're done, you must leave immediately.
all right. Your findings
Dang, only one thing to say. Okay.
for now, possibly, maybe.
Yeah, but it's still interesting. Just the only one option.
I know, right?
So you want to know what the forensic investigation team determined from its examination of the scene? Victim Mr. Odie Asman, who disappeared from the experimentation stage amid an explosion, and Mr. Asman, who appeared moments later partway up the Crystal Tower. Were without question, one and the same person. That's the team's conclusion.
But that can't be right.
If it wasn't a elaborate trick, we could only speculate about how it was carried out.
I want to look at something just real quick. Okay. If you actually look at Drebber and then look at Asman, they kind of look the same. So Drebber probably dressed up like Odie, and to make it look like he got beamed, and especially if you're not really looking close and paying attention. Excuse me.
Let's see, the two people who looked very similar to each other were involved. They could have been made appear as if one single person had switched places, couldn't they?
Wow, let's read my mind.
Very true, but sadly, in this instance, that was not the case. The man who disappeared and the man who subsequently reappeared was the same person. The fingerprints at the scene make that quite evident.
Ah, fingerprints.
They're not yet officially recognized as forensic evidence in the British justice system, but one day they will be used as an investigation aid as a matter of course.
I mean, they are.
Yep, they are.
Not right, but this would mean that the instantaneous kinesis actually took place. So, where does that leave us? My team was tasked with investigating, not drawing conclusions.
Instantaneous kinesis is impossible, and yet the body did move from one place to another. This hadn't cleared anything up at all. It's made the whole thing even more of a mystery. Hello. Ma'am, what is this? Oh, no, wait.
Oh,
No,
Mama.
no, this would be
Oh.
you. Because technically I was the apprentice, but But would that really be counting someone as new if that is Kazuma?
True, but it's just like I don't know. Should we just go with this until it's officially revealed?
If it
And then
is,
we can just,
if it does get officially revealed and it is Kazuma, then
I mean, we can
whoever.
just do. We can just do what we did with Iris, where I voiced Iris, and then when Sasha came back, we just switched.
Yeah. So. So
I
unless,
guess until then, I'll just voice her pretty much.
which means you get another girl.
Yeah.
Mama, what is this?
Wait, hold on. Oh, her daughter. Ah, where did she spring from? And did she just call the doctor Mama?
Yes.
This is a lawyer, dear. Oh,
Excuse me. Hello. Nice to meet you. Pleased to meet you. Oh, wait. Oh, okay, never mind. Yes, I'm a defense lawyer. Ryunosuke Naruhodo. Naruhodo.
Mama. Yes. Can I get this one up?
What?
I've never seen inside an Eastern person before. I want to know what it looks inside.
Every person looks the same inside. What's the difference?
Yeah, so, can you put all that down, please,
Like,
psychopath?
if you see the inside of one person, you see inside them all.
What you can't. The live specimen, as you can very well see. Boring.
I think I just had a near-death experience.
Oh dear, Mr. Naruhodo. Here's pale as a corpse.
Don't mention corpse to her. She might as well take that literally.
Yeah. Then, let's leave before I'm mistaken for one.
Oh, I guess that really was the only question we can ask.
Yeah.
Where else to go then?
You know, let's go. I'm gonna go to Sholmes' suite just because. And there's something.
Okay.
Or not.
Maybe it's just because I've been there in a while. That's probably why I did that.
Yep, and I'm going to go to the blackboard.
Okay.
The blackboard is where Iris scribbles down her latest ideas, isn't it? Let's see. Oh, she seems to have drawn a lot of shtick figures all lined up. Look.
Cheap apples at the market, so all of them say.
What? The little figures can speak?
All your questions would be answered if only you would read this month's magazine.
So, I'm the only one who can't make any sense of this.
Apparently.
Yeah. Let's go back to the prison. Maybe we get something else out of Hairbrain.
I checked the. I mean, I didn't. Nothing really.
Okay. Are you sure we've asked everything we need to, Mr. Naruhodo? Let's go back to the experimented station. Oh! Gina has something new.
Oh.
Investigating the scene.
Oh. Okay.
Gina? We were actually hoping we could investigate the scene again.
Oh. Wait. Is this before?
I don't
Wait.
know, I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, alright. If it's around here, you can wait.
What?
No, keep going.
Oh, that's alright, is it?
Let me play.
Wait, this is exactly what we've already did.
Okay.
I remember she said this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is. It is exactly. This
Toby.
Wait, hold on. Is it just the difference is that? Wait, hold on.
Apparently, we can't look around the stage now because the forensic
Okay,
investigation
yeah.
teams are at work. Can't you do
Okay,
anything,
so,
Gina, in your capacity as Inspector Lestrade?
Yeah, we really can't do anything. That was literally just. Okay, good to know.
Oh, did you just skip past the rest of it?
I mean, I did, but luckily I can just go in here.
Look, I'd like to help you out. I'm just a trainee, ain't I? Ain't nothing I can do.
When it suits you, yes. Okay. So that's about... Okay.
Hold on.
Okay, I'm gonna try going. I'm gonna try and find out while you do your own investigating.
I'm gonna
In a
click,
way.
I'm gonna click on the little green thing at the bottom.
I'm gonna go. Let's see. I'm gonna try going back to the prison and see if there's anything we need to give to or show to Mr. Hairbrain. See if there's anything there.
Well, while you're doing that, I'm just gonna read this then. Here is the scorching on the ground that you mentioned. Yes, there's what's left of the green balloon envelope. All clear evidence of the balloon that exploded on the day of the incident. Poor Professor Hairbrain. I do feel sorry for him that his dreams have been shattered like this. Someone was well and truly burst his bubble, as it were. Ouch. I'm a bad person.
You're not that bad, Naruhodo.
Give me. Let's see. What a shame that the symbolic landmark of the Great Expedition had been damaged like that. Yes, unfortunately, the birdcage crashed in the most prominent position possible. It's the gods giving us a warning, if you ask me. Man must travel under his own steam, and not cut corners with instantaneous kinesis. Oh, but imagine what might have happened if the birdcage had landed in a slightly different location. The death toll could have been far worse. So I think perhaps it was a blessing in disguise. Well, the gods are benevolent, obviously. I did say it was just a warning. Man must not travel under his own steam. Sorry, man must travel under his own steam, or next time, bird cages will rain down on all of you. Your faith is much stronger than I realized. Well, how do you think I passed the entrance exam for Yume University? It wasn't by studying alone. Anything with Mr. Hairbrain?
Nope.
Ah, the Crystal Tower. I can't believe I'm seeing it in such close proximity with my own eyes. You've been looking forward to the great expedition, haven't you, Mrs. Sato? Oh yes, when I found out I had to return to Japan, I was afraid I cursed my luck. But here you are, back in London, gazing up at the magnificent tower. I know. Perhaps I was wrong to curse my luck so harshly. Okay. Nope. Oh, hold on. I'd rather not, okay.
Hmm.
It's gonna be stupid, but... So, what are you doing at the moment, Doctor? Keeping a close eye on things so important, Easterns think they can look around my office. There are such impertinent Easterns around. How terrible. Are there such impertinent Easterns around? How terrible. Yes, you.
Dang.
She doesn't mince words, Mrs. Sato. I think perhaps it's time we left. Okay, skeleton. Well, look at this. What's the magnificent display case? The cherry wood has been polished to a high sheen, and the intersite carvings is a joy to behold. Western cabinet makers really are very skilled, aren't they? Do you have nothing to say about the skeleton inside, Mr. Nahodo? Mrs. Sato? Can't you tell I'm trying very hard to avoid talking about the terrifying contents in the case that look absolutely fake? It's how I cope. I'll be sure to remember that from now on. A table and a set of sharp tools. When you consider each in isolation, it looks quite innocent.
Well,
So why...
Good.
You found it?
I thought about it, and I was like, you know what? Makes sense.
Okay,
So-
I'll get to it as soon as I get done with this then. So why is it that when you put them side by side, they seem so horribly disturbing? It might be best not to ponder too deeply. Seeing the large tome on that's open on the desk does make me wonder though. How can anybody concentrate on book work with this asserted odor of chemicals in the air? Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. Something with family business. So, anyways, either you have to have a cast iron constitution or a really terrible sense of smell. Okay, where at?
The experimentation stage.
Did you try the stairs? I'm guessing.
No, you gotta give something to Gina.
Crossbow.
You gotta give her the card, the Mr. Drebber's card.
Oh. Is it? Oh wait, it wasn't us that gave it that to us. Okay. About this, Gina.
Yeah, I'm still learning me letters at the moment. I only know A to E, bruh. So, if it ain't too much, I'm in trouble. Actually, Gina, it's the back of the card that's important. Eh? How come? It's just a dirty old smudge on the back, that's all. Turns out this is very high quality French machine oil. It has a very peculiar scent, apparently. You don't say. Let's have a whiff then. You sure? I don't smell nothing.
No. We didn't mean for you. You should smell it.
Oh right, you mean Toby.
His sense of smell is so good, he can track people over oceans, can't he?
Professor Hairpin informed us that this oil is unique to Mr. Drebber's workshop.
You know, that should have been obvious. She has a dog. I think he's picked up a scent.
So you mean, if he follows the scent of this oil, Toby can lead us to that dodgy code's workshop?
Dodgy, not doggy.
I said dodgy.
Oh, I heard doggy.
That's right, that's exactly what we were hoping. Alright then, we'll give it a go. I'll just borrow that.
What? Wait, when did you... Once a pickpocket.
Oh. If I can lead everyone to the Drebber's workshop, I'll be the boss, the boss's boss before next week. Oh yes, Gina. Sure you'll be promoted.
Poor Grayson.
Wait then, Odo, leave it to me.
Sorry.
We're gonna get going after that dodgy engineer code right this minute. Oh, but hang on. I'm supposed to be on guard duty here all the time. Afraid we can't help. Oh.
I'm afraid we can't help. We need to get on with our investigation as well, Gina. Find Grayson. Saying that you got a clue on where to find the fucker.
Oh, right. Oh well, never mind. It ain't gonna be me. Who gets in the neck, it'll be the boss.
Actually, since it's your job to be standing right here, you actually get in trouble if you leave your post. Not Grayson, actually. And Hodo is stupid. Okay. Poor Grayson. Again.
Ready, Toby? Got that oil sand on have ya? Come on, come on, boy. Yeah, come on then, boy. See you later.
How about we just follow you?
I do hope to send that oil leaks into Swinder's workshop.
Yes, I hope so too. Ideally, before the dog swims across the channel to France. To get to France, you just travel across land.
Well, I think we've done all the visiting we can here for now.
That's me. Again.
Oh.
Well, I think that's all of the investigation we can do here for now. If we could just determine whether the whereabouts of Mr. Drebber.
Mr. Jalen and little Toby won't let us down. Now then, do we know how to try to speak with Mr. Shones at this point? He had things to discuss, and I'm dying to meet him again after all these months.
And that's why he wasn't there before, because we didn't finish out here. Of course. Yes, it's quite possible he might know something useful. You're right. We ought to find him at Madame Two Spells. He's supposed to be working there as a temporary waxwork exhibit.
Yes, Iris told me all about it. About his latest unusual venture.
All right. You know, it hasn't been that long, and it says, "Do you know? I don't believe we visited this place for some time."
Time is it anyway?
About almost 2:30.
Oh.
We're probably pretty close to the end of this anyway, so. Okay.
We're not that close.
How much long? What, did you play this part?
I remember because we had to go. We got to go to Mantaspels, and we also had to go to the workshop as well and do investigating there.
So what, you think another 2 hours?
Depending, like maybe an hour or two, depending.
Well, what do you
how long
want?
we take?
What do you want to do? Do you want to continue? Time be damned. I mean, it's not like I got anything going on today, except for just maybe playing some more Pocopia.
I mean, I feel it would be appropriate to stop here because that way we have more time to do the trial on Wednesday if we finish the investigation on Monday.
Okay, then we'll end it here then.
Yeah, because usually we have shorter time on Monday, and I feel like we should finish the investigation on Monday. Then we'll have a longer trial session on Wednesday instead of a short one on Monday.
Yeah. Alright, well, works for me.
Because to be continueds are not as frequent in trials compared to investigations.
Actually, there more to happen during the trials than the investigation.
Well, depends. I mean, it depends on the trial. Because remember that one time it was kind of short.
Yeah.
So it just depends on the trial, I guess.
Well, that's gonna be it for today, then, guys. That's almost 3.5 hours. That's more than we have been doing because of the whole to be continued. Plus the one time that I was gonna go farther, and then my
Thing happened.
I decided to lose frames. So I'm glad that they cooperated today. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. I know we surely did. If you guys like what you see here, you want to see more, give me a follow here on Twitch. Subscribe to YouTube for any previous content. Also ring that notification bell for when you know I go live or when videos get posted. Also on YouTube, if you like what you see, give me a like. Comment down below you enjoy and stuff I can improve on. I'm always looking for feedback. Follow me on Twitter for some updates. More updates and a chance to talk to me off stream. Join my Discord. Everything is down below the stream and in the description on YouTube. But as usual, I've been your host, Revo. And until the next stream, stay true to the revolution. Alright, we're